The Pixiu, also known as Pixiu, is a mythical creature originating from Taoist and ancient Chinese legends. According to ancient texts, the Pixiu is one of the 9 offspring of the Dragon King, inheriting the dragon's noble lineage and exhibiting characteristics of various animals. Often depicted with the head of a dragon, the body of a lion, and adorned with wings and scales, the Pixiu is considered a powerful guardian that can attract wealth and ward off evil spirits. This fierce-looking creature is deeply embedded in Taoist culture and folk beliefs, where it is revered as a bringer of good fortune and a protector against negative energies. People often display statues or images of Pixiu in homes and businesses, to attract good fortune and abundance. Pixiu are considered powerful protectors of Feng Shui practitioners. A Pixiu is a special creature for wealth. It is said to have a one for gold, silver, and jewels. So Pixiu are always regarded as special creatures that have sacred powers of drawing wealth from all directions. The Nian, a legendary beast of the new year. The Nian is a fearsome creature from Chinese mythology, known for its ferocity and association with the Lunar New Year celebrations. According to legends, the Nian would terrorize villages, devouring livestock and even threatening human lives. To ward off the Nian's attacks, the people started using red decorations, firecrackers, and the loud beating of drums to scare the beast away. This tradition continues to this day during the festive celebrations of the Chinese New Year. Some local legends attribute the Chinese lion dance to the Nian. The tradition has its origins in a story of a Nian's attack on a village. After the attack, the villagers discussed how to make the Nian leave them in peace. Since it was discovered that the beast was afraid of the color red, people put red lanterns and spring scrolls on their windows and doors. They would also leave food at their doorstep in a bid to divert it from eating humans. Other sources say that an old man, who came to visit, actually informed the villagers of the Nian's weaknesses. The traditions of firecrackers, red lanterns and red robes, found in many lion dance portrayals, originate from the villagers' practice of hitting drums, plates, and empty bowls, wearing red robes, and throwing firecrackers, causing loud banging sounds to intimidate the Nian. According to this same myth, it was captured by Hongjun Laozu, an ancient Taoist monk, and became his mount. Sun Wukong, also called the Monkey King, looks quite different from other Chinese mythical beings. He was born from a magical stone and initially looked like a naked macaque. But after serving the Buddhist monk Tang Xuanzang, he transformed into a warrior. Now he wears a golden chainmail shirt, a cap with phoenix feathers, special cloud walking boots, and carries an 8-ton staff that can even shrink down to the size of a needle. The story of this Chinese mythical creature, a character with great strength and the power to change into 72 different things, first showed up in the adventure book Journey to the West during the Song Dynasty. Wukong caused a lot of trouble in the Heavenly Palace, and was eventually beaten by the Buddha and trapped under a mountain for 500 years. Later, a Buddhist monk named Tang Xuanzang freed him, and Wukong became his protector on a trip to get Buddhist scriptures from India. Sun Wukong is a character with many sides. He can be disrespectful but also devoted, tricky but also loyal, rough but also wise. He's often seen as a symbol of standing up against authority. His character is still popular in Chinese culture and is often seen in books, movies, and cartoons. The four-eyed bird, or Qiongqi, is a special bird from Chinese stories. It's called the four-eyed bird because it has 4 eyes. These extra eyes let it see the world in a special way. It can see patterns, shapes, and lines that other creatures can't see. Qiongqi was the Yellow Emperor's official record keeper. According to a legend, he went into the wild to clear his head, before starting his big project of creating a way to record important details. While he was in nature, he noticed patterns in things like trees, animals, stars, planets, and buildings. He turned these patterns into symbols, which became the writing system used by Chinese speakers everywhere. The Jiao Ren are like mermaids in Chinese mythical stories. They have a human top and a fish bottom. People know them for making really beautiful cloth. They're not just like Western mermaids, but they're also great at crafting. In Chinese mythical stories, there are creatures called Jiaoran who live in the South China Sea. They make cloth all day, and it's believed that their tears become pearls when they cry. The cloth they make is known as dragon yarn. It's as white as frost and doesn't get wet even in water. Some stories say that these Chinese mermaids sell dragon yarn to humans. The place where they do this trading is the illusion that people sometimes see. This Chinese mythical creature is a symbol for taking care of the sea. They are often linked with being pure, beautiful, and protecting sea creatures. Their tears can turn into valuable pearls, showing their strong bond with the ocean. The Jiaoran's skill making lovely waterproof fabrics represents their peaceful relationship with the sea and their control over its resources. The Kunpeng is a fascinating creature that looks like a mix of a fish and a bird. Its body looks like a fish, but instead of fins, it has wings like a bird. It has a beak like a bird, and its tail fins are horizontal and look like a bird's tail feathers. The Kunpeng is often said to be huge, with wings so large that they can cover the sun and cause storms when it flaps them. In Chinese mythical stories, it's special because it can change from a big fish to a huge bird. The story says that the kun can swim deep in the sea, and then turn into the peng bird to fly far in the sky. This amazing change is a symbol of how people can do anything they set their minds to. It's known for its ability to change and adjust, which encourages people to work hard to achieve their dreams. In short, this Chinese mythical creature represents the endless possibilities that we all have within us. So when you face a tough situation, think of the Kunpeng and its journey from the deep sea to the wide sky. Like this amazing creature, you also have the strength to change, grow, and reach new heights. Qiongqi is often pictured as a creature with a body like a tiger or lion and bird wings. Some stories say it has a head that looks like a human's, which makes it look scary. Qiongqi is a mythical creature from old Chinese stories, mainly found in a book called Shanhai Jing, or the Classic of Mountains and Seas. It's known as a scary monster that likes to eat people, starting with their heads. It is mentioned in old Chinese writings. It shows their belief in the balance of good and evil. It is a symbol of evil that reminds people to stay alert and stick to what's right. Today, Qiongqi is still shown in different art forms like books, paintings, and new versions of old stories. The owl is said to be of immense size, with a shell that stretches as far as the eye can see. Its body is robust and sturdy, and its skin is often depicted as being covered in scales. During the era when the world was being shaped, it was thought that owl made the South China Sea its home. Stories tell of Nua, the goddess who birthed humanity, utilizing the four legs of owl as pillars to mend the heavens following a disaster. An additional myth implies that owl continues to exist, bearing the three islands of the eight immortals. The owl is a symbol of steadiness and fortune.